In the last video, I showed you one-to-many where we created parent-child relationships in the grant management portal. Today, I'm going to take it one step further where we do junction objects, many-to-many. So let's go ahead and show you the game plan and we'll go from there. To create a funding request, we will need two references, funding request link and a contact, followed by project team modal. This is where we will complete the entire front end configuration to push to Salesforce. Right now you can see there is nothing in there. Some stock standard fields, we'll get rid of them and completely revamp this entire modal shortly. So that was the game plan. Now we can focus on the prompt, show you what the structure looks like. So let's go ahead and review the prompt. And the prompt starts with refactor the project team modal, remove all existing fields and logic, then rebuild with the following, which means anything in that modal right now, as you can see, will completely be removed and rebuilt with the following logic. So the logic looks like this. Funding request roles tables, which means any current funding request roles that are available in a funding request need to be loaded into a table with column name, contact.full name, contact.email, role, and additional role. If no records show no funding request roles have been added yet, display that message, followed by no edit/delete icons. Section 2 allows you to add role collapsible panel, which means to create a new funding request roles, we need form fields such as first name, last name, email, role, additional role, and funding request ID. Upon submit, it should go ahead and create a new contact with first name, last name, email, and then link it to the new funding request role with the contact ID, role, additional role, and then funding request from URL. Finally, it refreshes the table, clears the input, collapses the panel, and shows a success message. In the footer buttons, when it's clicked save, it should show green completed badge on the project team card. Save and next simply does the same thing, but at the end, it closes the modal and opens the next modal, which is application narrative modal, and home closes the modal, returns to the application details page with no save. In terms of branding, it's asked to match the current branding, 2-column desktop, responsive spacing, and contact lookup supported. It's time for execution. Let's go ahead and put this prompt to test and see what kind of results is produced and how Noca handles this level of complexity. I'm going to copy the prompt from ChatGPT and paste it into the web builder. This will execute the prompt and begin the integration and the structure building of the app itself and refiguring the modal. First step is to confirm my Salesforce connection. Of course, we're setting this for Salesforce, so it makes sense, followed by choosing my connection for the grant management org. The next step is creating the application structure, which we'll go through very shortly. You can see it's updating the project team modal, refactoring it, and then we go to the crucial part, which is the mapping. Again, this is all done for you. It creates the action, picks up the mapping, and your job is to confirm or reject. Nothing crazy. When each action is finally confirmed, as we see here, this is reading and it's providing the mapping. My job is to reject and confirm. It looks like Noca handles everything for you, from prompt all the way to the mapping, all the way to the execution. Practically, you can go and get a drink and then come back, click confirm, and you're done. So now it's time for demo. Let me show you what the final result looks like. To demo this, I'm going to open the first record in the table, which is the Noca grant, which is also open on the right-hand side in Salesforce. When I click on project team, straight away, the entire modal has been revamped. It's got a table followed by a form for us to create further funding request roles. So let's create one. This one will be called test contact 1, test at contact1.com. The role will be owner, and this will be primary. Now when I click submit, this is going to write back to Salesforce, read that result back in the table just like that. And if I head over to funding request roles and I refresh, straight away you can see that the line item has been added. You can see the to reference of lookup, which is funding request, and the contact linked, and this junction record is now created. We can create another one. This one will be test contact2, test at contact2.com. Role will be a guarantor, secondary. And just as I click submit, once again, this will write back to Salesforce, read that result back for you. In Salesforce, I can refresh, and just like that, there is your second record. So this is how easy it is. So that was that. Pretty cool demo, all just in one prompt. How we handle that level of complexity is pretty amazing. In the next video, I'm going to show you file uploads through the grant management portal, fully vibe coded, and I'll see you then.